We rolling?
Yeah.
All right. Sonny?
Yes.
Oh, you're there. Good. Jackie couldn't come in today because her kids, both her kids are sick, so she had to stay home and take care of children. And I tried to tell her, I said, hey, we got a podcast. Like, where are your priorities? And she didn't answer. Well, I guess she did. So, and then, because I'm not gonna malign somebody, we had a great guest. We have a guest coming in, like something that would blow up the. So I want to, and then they're having some car trouble. So I'm here by myself for now. But I was thinking, somebody suggested that I phone friends live, or maybe not even friends, people I have numbers of, and try to get them on here to talk to me, like to come on down, like right now. Do you think that's a good idea, Sonny?
I think it's a good idea, yes.
Do you really, or you think that's the answer I'm looking for?
No, I actually think it's a great idea. I'd like to, it kind of kill two birds with one stone. You might be able to book them, for the future. So might as well call them right now.
So where do I start? Starting the A's?
Ooh, how about the C's?
Oh, you want to start with the C's?
Yes.
Let's see who I know that has a C. I don't know if I have. Who's this? Let me see if I have this number. I have a Florida number here. Let me see if I have this.
Who are you calling?
I don't know. Get some dialing music until somebody answers. Let's see if they answer. Okay. It's going to be somebody you know, somebody you love. I don't even hear the dial. I don't hear the...
Do you have it on speakerphone?
Yes. I'm not an idiot. Kyle, I know that if I'm holding it up to here... Oh, call failed. Is it because... Why is it because? Calls are failing. Why is it failing? But we're going to get like a big star. You're about to hear a big star. A lot of things don't work well here. Why did you want me to start at the C's?
I just thought you would know a lot of people with the letter C.
I know people I know almost the entire alphabet of people.
Okay, how about Y?
Oh, why are you making it tougher? Like I'm not having a tough enough time anyhow. I'm
just saying.
I'm having a tough time. I'm angry at so much today.
I know you have a Y in there, like a Yolanda or.
Yolanda? I don't even know who Yolanda is.
I don't know.
I don't have any Ys. I don't know. I'm not enough that they gave me their number.
What about E? E is the most common vowel.
Is it really? Why don't I just start at A? Let me start at A. Okay, I got two right here. Who should I call? Adam Sandler or Adam Carolla?
Adam Sandler.
Okay, let me try Adam Sandler. Let's see if he answers my phone. Let's see if I can make this call. Let's see if he answered. See if the phone even goes through. Am I having a bad time picking up like the internet or shit? I think it's ringing. It's ringing.
You can take your biscuit and just forget Friday and delicious.
Adam? It's Howie Mandel. Can you come down and be on my podcast? Well, that was Adam. Okay, is that really his... I think that's a number I have, so that's Adam. Maybe he'll call back while he's here. So Adam Sandler might be on this episode.
Nice.
Should I try Adam Carolla now? I'm still in the A's.
Carolla sounds good, yeah.
Let's see if he answers. Okay.
This is Adam's phone. Please do not leave a message.
Don't
You're
leave.
welcome to text, but we ask that you please leave your name in the text.
How I have to text? He asked, please don't leave a message. Adam Sandler and Adam Carolla both have, but we're just in the A's, people. We're going to have a huge star. Before I leave this episode, we're going to have a huge star coming, and I'm asking him to come down. I'm not asking him just to talk on the phone. I'm going to ask him to come down. I'm still in the A's. This is Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, he's got a reality show right now. I'm going to ask him to, oh, but doesn't he live in New York? Let's see if he answers. What are you looking at, Kyle?
I'm taking notes.
Of what? Nothing has happened. I'm not going to give out his number. 212,
That's
he's in New
why.
York. That was Alec Baldwin.
That's why I'm taking notes.
No, but it didn't give out his number. We could stick it at 212. That was Alec Baldwin. We just talked to Alec Baldwin, who confirmed to us that he's in the 212 area code. That's not, you couldn't say that. We don't have to edit that, right?
So Howie, you know,
Right.
Howie, you know, there's a big problem with this, right?
What?
You know, there's a big problem with this, right?
What is the problem?
No one is gonna pick up your phone call because it doesn't say who it is who's calling.
No, you know what? That is a theory that people have. So if I have no caller ID, I have
Yeah, you have
it's
caller
called
ID blocking.
blocking. And the reason was that for years and years, I didn't have the blocking on. And I found it when people knew it was Howie Mandel, they would never pick up the phone. But as soon as I blocked it, it's not spam, it's nothing. It's just a blocked number. They think it's somebody important and they pick it up. That's my theory. So you don't like that?
I don't think that's gonna translate well.
You don't think so? I don't know a lot of the people that I have. Oh, wow. This is huge. You guys are going to like this. And I bet you he'll come in. Let's see this. I'm calling Craig Robinson. I love Craig Robinson. You know who he is. Hot Tub Time Machine. Hello? Craig?
Yeah.
Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Howie Mandel calling. I'm live.
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. I'm live on my podcast right now. Can you come down and be the guest? I don't have a guest.
No, I can't.
Can you?
I'm sorry, but well, I just landed.
Oh, can you come down and be the guest on my podcast?
You on right now?
Yeah, I'm on right now. This is being recorded. Can you come? Craig Robinson, ladies and gentlemen, from Hot Tub Time Machine. Can please,
Hey,
Craig?
Karaoke Showdown.
Oh, I don't know. That's a show that I produced that Craig was the host of, and I'm going to do this on the air. We have been, we're not picked up. We have been canceled. I was going to tell you in person on the...
No, I'm not listening.
Howie Mandel here. Tired of paying outrageous prices for fancy mushrooms? The ones that somehow cost more than your kid's allowance? Ever thought, hey, we should grow these ourselves? Well, now you can with Midwest Grow Kits. Whether you're looking to cultivate gourmet mushrooms for dinner or wellness varieties like teas and supplements, Midwest Grow Kits makes it simple. So make Mushroom Night a family tradition. Go to MidwestGrowKits.com and get 10% off with code Howie10.
I'm not listening. That's not happening.
Okay. So anyway, Craig, this is an episode, and we're on right now. So how long will it take you to get down here and regale us?
I cannot thank you, bro. I just landed from Des Moines, Iowa.
So you're on your way?
I'm not on my way. I do appreciate this invitation. Where are you located now, by the way?
We're in California. We're in Van Nuys, California. I'll text you the address. When will you be here?
I can't make it, Howard. I really can't make it, man. I gotta go home there. I got a show right at 7:30.
I'll get you out of here by 7:30. And we have Sonny and the Black Pack is playing, and you could sit in with them. Craig is an accomplished musician and keyboardist. And Sonny set up another keyboard. Craig's on his way. We'll wait for you, Craig. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, thank you, brother. And y'all take care. Have a great show.
Yeah, can't wait to see you.
Shut.
Wow, so Craig's here. But while we're waiting, let's see if we can get another celebrity. So we got one. It'd be great for him playing with you, won't it?
Oh, it'd be great. He's amazing.
He really is. I love him.
He's wonderful.
I love him. And, he's always there when you need him. That's the thing about him. Guy Fieri. Let's see that. I like to do a cooking segment. Let's see if Guy Fieri. Is it Guy Fieri? Is that how you say it? How much longer till Craig Robinson gets here? I feel good about this. I love cooking. I love seeing cooking segments. Can you show that clip about tofu dumplings? There. These are tofu dumplings. Look at it. She make actual tofu dumplings. Yum, yum. Okay, Guy Fieri's not going to be on. Let's keep going. I'm in the H's. Oh, Harland. I do another podcast called When a Stranger Calls with my buddy Harlan Williams. This is Harlan. He'll take my call. Just trying to get a guest on. Okay. This should be good. Feel very alone here. Do you have alone music for me, Sonny?
Hey, this is Harlan. Leave me a message, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Howie Mandel here. We all know the feeling of getting home after a long day and just wanting to but the world keeps coming at you, the kids, the emails, the traffic. It's enough to make a guy lose his mind. But thankfully, Minky Couture is here to wrap you in a cloud made of pure comfort. Minky Couture's hug blankets are made with the highest quality fabric. It truly is the best gift ever. Head to minkycouture.com and use code Howie45 for 45% off all full-priced items. And Sonny?
Yes.
You guys gave up? Is that
No,
did you go home? No, it's just everything's slowing down and stopping. This is now Jason Alexander from Seinfeld. Jason Alexander, one of the funniest, most talented comedic actors.
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay, he's busy. He's busy. It's Jason Alexander. I mean, you're getting a real sense of what life is like for a lot of these people, which you don't get on a lot of other podcasts. They'll just come in and talk and promote something, but I'm actually catching them in their real, when they're busy doing other things. Well, one of my favorite things is when we have psychics on. And I always have John Edward on. And I guess I'll take this time to show you John Edward reading. I'll let John Edward read. Who did he read?
Tana Mongeau.
Tana Mongeau. And also you, callers calling in, and that'll be good. Howie Mandel here. You know, folks, I'm a man of so many talents. I'm a comedian, actor, game show host, podcaster, but even I can't juggle all the amazing products from España Silk. This isn't just another skincare line, folks. España Silk has a whole universe of amazing products for humans, animals, you name it. We're talking shampoos, conditioners, detanglers, topical sprays, and even a waterless shampoo. From dogs to cats to horses to humans and more. Just pure, silky perfection. Head over to EspañaProducts.com and use the code Howie10 for 10% off. And let her sit over there.
I can leave too.
No. Do you believe in psychic?
Yes, I do. They just told me that who talks to dead people in this room. I guess we all do in different ways, probably.
This guy. Oh,
hi,
John
She
Edward.
has a great energy.
how are you?
She does have
good.
a great energy.
I have a great energy.
You do.
That's you hear that?
Like
I just heard it. Like, she will get up. If you ask her to be on the show, she has so much energy where within a week and a half, she will be there. She has a great energy.
I'm sorry, Howie. Paige was really sick though. I saw you speculating that that wasn't true, and I'm here to clarify. She also posted a fucking selfie that day from like a week ago, trying to get this guy's like attention.
He
and
called you a liar.
You call me a liar.
Why?
I'm a lot of things.
When did I call her a
No,
liar?
I'm just kidding. He said that you. No, we speculate. This is actually on me. We speculate that you were using it to get out of coming.
I was not using it to get out of coming.
She was supposed to be here last week, but I'm glad she's here this week. And have you been to a psychic ever?
Yes, a couple actually.
Really?
Yeah, I've had a lot of weird like psychic experiences. I get scared of them now. I've had psychics like predict a lot of shit in my life that has happened.
So I don't like the word predict because when you hear the word predict, it almost makes it seem like it's written in stone and it has to happen.
Yeah.
I like the word project.
I love project.
Because a projection is something that you can shift or change, and a projection is something that you can be prepared for.
Okay, I
So,
love that.
Yeah, projections are good. So I have to. What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer. I'm a triple Cancer.
Oh shoot.
Well, look at Olivia's face. I don't even know what that means. That means your cancer metastasized? What does that even mean?
Just all around. Like some people are like, well, I don't know a lot about zodiac signs. I pretend
she does.
to.
She's a.
I pretend to when I want to hook up with someone that likes zodiac signs.
I don't know if you're a good influence for your daughter. She just turned 17 today.
Oh, hello.
She's like 30.
birthday.
She's like 30, so don't worry.
Did you say I'm like 30?
No, she's like 30.
Oh, I love that.
It's all good.
I love that. Okay, well now I know. And
What does that mean, Olivia? Like she's she's the big matriarch mom, takes care of everybody.
Extremely maternal. It's a water sign, so it's also very intuitive. Thank you. But you said you're a triple Cancer?
Yeah.
So your sun, moon, and rising sign is a Cancer.
All Cancer.
So just to explain it really basically, the sun is like your identity.
Okay.
And your identity would be Cancer energy.
Okay.
Your moon is like your emotions, or almost like a more intimate version of that
she's,
sun sign.
she's moody.
Yeah, you can be a little moody.
I'm for sure moody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get the stereotype of being very emotional, but a lot of times it is because they show their emotions a lot, while other people will get the same sort of emotional fluctuations, but the people won't see it. They express it, so people think they're more emotional, but they're a lot of times
I
not.
definitely do that.
So does she have to be careful of people wanting her to take care of them and what they do in their lives? Because if her ascendant's that, because that's how the people would see her,
Yes,
right?
because the ascendant is also how people see you. So even if you didn't have Cancer as your sun identity, if Cancer was your ascendant, you would give off like Cancerian energy.
Wow.
And a lot of that is about maternal and taking care.
So I know that today's a full moon. So what does that mean for her?
Oh yeah, what's gonna fucking happen?
Full
What's gonna
moon-
fuck up her head?
No, full moon for anyone would be about releasing. So if new moon
You're gonna shit yourself today.
It's
That's
a
every
full
Thursday.
moon. It's a full moon in Leo, which is great for creativity. So if you have anything creative or anything you can sort of channel creatively as a release of anything that's not serving you, that'd be great.
I just bought watercolor paints. Maybe I'll do that later.
That actually be good if that's creative.
Are you? Have you done that before?
No. I just I'm sober right now, so I'm looking for things to bring me
To drink
dopamine
and watercolor paints instead of alcohol.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke the watercolor paints.
Are you getting anything from her?
Wait, you have to ask, maybe she doesn't want to be read.
That's true.
Oh.
And live.
That's very true.
We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
You can read me live.
Are you okay? Him.
Yeah. I don't want Howie to read me live. I don't even want to know what he thinks. But
So a couple things. One, when you walked in, your energy hit before you did. So I would not have taken her as a Cancerian. I would have taken you as a fire sign.
Really?
So I don't do astrology. I leave that to my kids. So I have in-house astrologers. When I have questions,
That's
I'll
so
be like, what does that
cool.
mean? Yeah. But you have a fiery feeling for me. Like when you came in, I was like, okay. But that makes me feel like I want you to protect that.
okay,
That makes
I
me-
definitely don't. Just a
That-
hunch, but
yeah, that makes me feel like I want you to be aware that you can turn that light on, and then make sure you keep time for yourself, because if you are the triple water Cancer, whatever that means, everybody's going to look for you to take care of them, or your natural inclination is going to be want to help and heal people. I can say anything.
yeah.
Okay. Did somebody pass by suicide connected to you, or were their actions brought about how they passed?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, kinda. I don't know. I've had a lot of people pass away for like a lot of different things.
Did anybody do it through carbon monoxide, or where there was an asphyxiation?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like somebody passed where something that they did caused how they passed. So I get that through an overdose. I get that through somebody that would have choked. They would have asphyxiated, drowning. Like,
Yeah.
I get it like that.
Yeah.
And then what ties to the East Coast do you have?
So many different ones. I can't imagine where to start.
Anything connected specifically to like Jersey, New York, like that area?
Yeah.
How? Friends?
Can
I connect?
Yeah.
Can I connect what I'm seeing to the East Coast?
That's so interesting that you say that. Like, it's just interesting that you say that. It's someone who's like alive, I think, but maybe someone that I would worry about dying.
East Coast.
Kind of connected to the East Coast. That's interesting.
Okay. And then do you have your own business?
Yeah.
Okay. In 2 different divisions?
30 different divisions.
So 2 of them I feel like I need to focus on. So
Okay.
2 of them, it seems like you're expanding, growing, moving. It feels like 2 of them are, but something might be going. We might be releasing.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean a bad thing. So you might be selling something. There might be a circumstance or a situation or a person that you're involved with that comes to an end, business-wise, and you shift something.
So interesting.
All positive.
Okay.
All positive. And then there's real estate in a big way. There's a whole big real estate thing for you.
That's so fun. That's what I want to do when I'm a little older.
Yeah.
Really get into the real estate world.
Well, it's not. It's around the corner for you. Legitimately, like I feel like we're already having conversations. You were talking to people about it. You were talking about understanding the aspects of finances, investments, and real estate in different areas. And
That's so interesting. I was.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then who's Jimmy? Jimmy?
I know a lot of Jimmies.
Is there-
I used to be a hoe.
So not ready for that response. I'm ready for like, that's my uncle.
I'm trying to think of a Jimmy that stands out.
Can I just ask you? Focus.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. Good day to bring your daughter to work, huh?
Fuck.
Kids are here.
If you only
Needed some
Text them, say you're
comedic
on here
relief.
live? Are you telling your people you're here live? They should
Should
see
I?
this reading. Yes.
Okay, wait.
Maybe. Okay.
No, but they should see this so they can.
Jimmy Lee.
I want people to back up what he sees. I think he's legitimate.
I do
But
too.
I want you to be honest.
But you
I do
want
too.
people to just back up for the sake of backing up, or you want
No,
people?
because I think there's something in life. There's something. If I'm not here to teach, but I believe that if this is real, and I believe it is real, I think that we should be aware of it, comforted by it, and also know that there's more than just this.
That's exactly how I feel about it.
And thank you for saying that. And ironic.
And that's why her followers, if they know about her and he hits on, it'll be better that her followers go, oh, we know this.
If you could send them to evolveplus.tv, that would be awesome. No, but seriously,
Okay.
I feel like our organic connection started with a conversation like this.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
in front of cameras, just having a dialogue. And
Yeah.
So is your mom still here?
I was like adopted. I wonder. I don't know
Who do
the
you-
state of my like birth parents.
The person that you consider to be your mom.
Yeah.
She's still here.
Yeah.
Okay. And energetically, you have shifted your dynamic with her.
I shifted my dynamic with my birth mom, if that makes sense. You know, kind of cut her and my
So-
birth father out of my life. But
By creating boundaries.
Yes, exactly. When I was like probably 13 or 14, I kind of switched my view of who my parents were to
But
my
around
adoptive parents.
18, 19, you had to redo that. You had to
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to redo that. So in life, there's
crazy.
in life there's a moment where the universe goes, "Hey," and I'm so sorry, I don't remember your name.
Tana.
Tana. Hey Tana, you learned this over here. And we're gonna have you revisit it over here again, so that you can go to the next level, right? So it's kind of like
Yeah.
it's like math. We don't always learn addition. We learn it, and then we build upon that as we move forward.
Yeah, I dropped out. It took me a while.
And I feel for you when it comes to personal relationship dynamics, family personal relationship dynamics. The energy of where you go, you become the lead, the matriarch, whether you want to or not, which is why I feel like you need to protect your energy. And that protection comes in emotional areas. That protection, jokingly, maybe you say you dated a lot of people, but it comes in, I'm not giving of myself financially, energetically, mentally, so you can have the reserve.
Yeah.
I also feel like the physical fitness, the digestive stuff that you were looking at, like that to me feels like it
How does
becomes
he know this?
occupational hazard.
They're the most clear.
This is so cool.
It's a part of like, where you're at, what you're working on. And I think you teach what you know. And that's what I do. I teach what I learn, right?
Yeah.
So as I discover something, I'm like, oh my God, this is really cool. I'm not an astrologer. I never studied it. So I made my kids learn it, right? I run something called evolveplus.tv where I bring all these people together because I don't do this stuff, but now I have access to them. And so does the community, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like we're all here to evolve and you're in that space. Now, do you have 2 kids?
I do not have 2.
No?
Am I pregnant?
No. There's no kids for you?
I have no kids.
Okay, so I see you responsible for 2. So now what does that mean for me? I could tell you how I would see this.
Okay.
Okay. It either means that there were 2 pregnancies that didn't happen.
No.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Nope.
Seriously.
But this is what the symbol means for me. It means that there's 2 pregnancies that didn't happen, or you will be the mom of 2 kids. There's like the energy of 2, not dogs, not cats.
Kids.
I mean kids.
That's so fun.
So that might be that if
You want
don't,
children?
Do I have children?
No, do you want children?
I do want children.
So, and that
Yeah.
doesn't, and kids happen in different ways, clearly, right? Sometimes I've had clients where they're like, I'm absolutely not having kids. And I'm like, but I see 2. And they'll go, I'm absolutely not having kids. And then they wind up involved with somebody who comes with kids and they have 2 kids.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
So there's that.
Yeah.
And then who's like Ashley or who is the Ash?
Ashley, that's my sister, my best friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just my way of making sure that I'm getting that. And then are you planning to go to Spain or are you planning to go to Portugal or why am I in Europe?
I don't know.
I'm looking at like cobblestone streets walking through Europe. So it makes me think Italy, Spain,
Okay.
Portugal. What is that?
I was just there.
Okay.
Like,
Again, just a validation of what I'm seeing for you.
what the fuck is going on? I'm holding my breath. I'm sorry.
And then you abandoned the tattoo on your back on the spine?
I abandoned a tattoo like on my back, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started lasering it off. What the fuck is going on?
My job.
It's amazing.
It's just a way of backing up what I'm saying.
My heart is beating out of my chest. He's scaring the shit out of me.
I'm gonna go back to what I said, which is I just want you to protect your energy. I want you to be like really focused on you.
I want to know everything you have to say, sir.
She's waiting for more.
I'm not kidding. This is so cool. That's so crazy.
I think you have a huge level of opportunities coming up for you, but in every opportunity we have to weigh which is the direction. And I don't feel that sometimes you weigh enough. So
it's actually, I agree with that. I think I spent a lot of my life kind of just going and not, focusing on that. And that was one of my big New Year's resolutions, was to be careful to say no to things that I would normally say yes to, and weigh out the things that I do and if they're worth it or not. That was actually my only New Year's resolution.
And I want you to stick to that. And I want that to be something that you remind yourself every day, and not from the external forces around you, but from the people that are in your circle, the ones that love you, the ones that you love, your friends, the ones that you're connected to. Those are the ones that will be like, hey, could you just do that? Hey, would you mind just doing that?
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, you might dilute yourself. You might dilute your own energy. Why are they focusing on your feet right now? That to me makes me feel like I need to look at your shoes or I need to look at your feet. So like, are you doing anything? Like,
I just kind of broke my toe.
Yeah. They're making me feel like I need to focus on, again, anything I'm getting around you is about self-care. So you said that you were legitimately working on sobriety, correct?
Yes.
So that to me is all self-care.
Yeah.
And creating boundaries, important for self-care. And by the way, for anybody listening that's navigating grief, that's self-care.
Yeah.
Making sure that you're working on honoring how you feel, because we have to feel to heal and deal.
Yeah. I completely agree and understand.
Who's the brother?
Well, he's like my best friend. His family adopted me. He's here, actually.
Okay. And is his dad passed?
No.
So is that the J family?
No.
He can hear me?
I don't know if he can hear you. You can maybe
Is
hear
he
you.
back there?
So
Is he there?
like if he's listening to this, is he going like, yep, that's her. Yep, that's her. Like, yep, I get that.
How would you know?
Yeah, I assume so. He knows everything I know.
And he's like a brother figure for you, right?
Yeah.
Hi.
There.
Hey, how are you?
All right, talk closer to the mic. What are you getting?
Hello.
I don't know if you're able to hear what I was saying about her.
Okay.
Were you able to hear what we previously discussed?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you I'm just curious, like factually, you understand what I'm saying about her?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the J name around your family? Who has the J sound, living or past?
An older half brother.
Okay. Is he passed?
No, but
So-
I have an oldest brother that did pass.
Your brother's here coming through around her. So I'm supposed to acknowledge one, happy birthday. They're showing me a celebration.
His birthday just passed, like
Yeah.
4 days ago.
Oh my God, I'm crying. That's so crazy.
Yeah. He's making me feel like happy birthday.
Oh, that's so crazy.
And then, do you know, like, when somebody gets lasered, you know, when somebody gets, like, lasered stuff done?
I'm shaking.
I'm shaking and crying.
So, is there anybody that works with lasers or, like, laser lights or...
Oh my God, that's so crazy.
Did you do anything to honor him with lasers?
No, not with lasers,
So-
like balloons, like sending them up into the sky.
I want to acknowledge the illumination or the lights is how I want to acknowledge it. So I want to be very clear.
so crazy.
I don't mean flashing lights and flicking lights. I don't mean it. That's not what I mean. I mean like there's something about like seeing the lasers. I kind of feel like if I'm at an amusement park or I'm at a place where there's like a disco with flashing lights and like lasers and or neon lights would do it for me. Like there's something about that.
Okay.
There's something symbolic. And are you the baby boy of the family?
No.
I want you to put him into this as well. And there's a split family, right? You have a split family?
2 older half brothers, her, and then 2 like younger siblings.
Okay. And is mom still living?
Yeah.
Can you let mom know that he came in and make a reference to mom? And is that his biological mom?
We have 2 separate moms.
Okay. But his mom's living?
Yes.
His biological mom?
Yeah.
I
just saw her.
Yeah. I need you to let his biological mom know that he's okay. And you have his shirt, correct? You took the shirt?
No.
Yeah, he's telling me you have the shirt folded. It was folded up in the drawer, the shirt? Like, I thought you were going to tell me you just had it yesterday, like you were just looking at it, or just remember he wants me to bring up the shirt. Did you know him too, the brother?
Not really.
Okay, so there's a reference to you have the shirt. And
I have a bunch of his stuff like folded up in a drawer, and I did just see that, but
Yeah.
I don't think there was a shirt.
He's telling me to talk about the stuff in the drawer. To me, it feels folded up. He's telling me he was with you. He likes the new apartment or the reference to the new place that you moved, or there's a reference to that. And then he's talking about either you were going to Mexico and didn't, or there was a reference to something about Mexico and it got moved, or he was going to Mexico and it got canceled. Somebody was going to Mexico and it got moved or canceled.
All right, do you think that when he just said to me about like Italy or like cobblestone, that's because we were supposed to go?
To Mexico?
Yeah, or well, no, to Italy.
Yeah.
Or to like Spain.
That's what I was thinking when he was saying that. I was like, whoa.
And then, you know, do you have a wallet?
No.
So I'm supposed to...
I did.
Yes. I'm supposed to tease you about your wallet and never bringing it and like going places without your identification.
That's crazy.
So be careful about travel. If you're traveling somewhere, make sure he has his passport or his wallet. And then was he bipolar?
I think we all are.
No, I mean like was somebody diagnosed like they needed medication?
I don't think he was like ever diagnosed.
So he had very, very high highs and very, very low lows? It's not him. Who's Chris?
No.
Who's Chris? They tell me to tell you Chris. Who's Chris?
Someone I know.
Is Chris still here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get what I'm referencing then?
Yeah, but I want to know more.
Okay. I'll tell you later. Okay?
Wow.
Your brother's good.
You're amazing.
I can only be as amazing as they are in coming through, and you are invalidating the information.
That is crazy. I'm like shaking.
Where's Tracy?
Tracy's still there. Is she pissed off yet?
Has anyone come in for me yet, please?
I promise I'll talk to you when we're done.
Thank you.
I should have came when Ethan was here.
Yeah.
This is insane. This is crazy. You're so talented
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
and so gifted.
I took the compliment. You see, I get in trouble because I always deflect. And she's
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up.
Oh no.
No,
Don't throw
no.
it.
I won't do that,
No.
Howie. I promise.
Do you need
That
something
was-
to settle your stomach? We have burritos.
No, we
Breakfast
don't.
burri-
She ate them all.
Yeah, we had
only
an-
got
we had
10.
an
We
eater.
had 10. We had
This
an
is
eater. We had
so
Raina.
wild.
It is wild. And the thing is that he's done an episode of our podcast, and then we got a lot of, like, besides a lot of views, we got a lot of, like,
Pushback.
pushback. And I just want to tell
Pushback how?
because they think this is set up. I'm sure you get push up right now. That they think that he has access to whatever this information is, which he doesn't.
Definitely don't think he has access to any of that information.
Yeah,
you're a very public figure. Do you think is a lot of what he said available online or
not? Not really, especially with Amari's brother and stuff like that, and just difference. Yeah, a lot. No, and I don't think you just don't give me the energy that you spent the day researching me to come fucking hoax it up. I believe in.
And I don't know who's going to be here.
Yeah.
It's like when I do a group, I don't know who's going to be in the room.
Yeah.
No.
You're cool. You're really cool. I'd love to talk to you like at length.
Thank you.
It's funny. I've had some psychic experiences, and I've been saying recently that I wanted to kind of reach out to a psychic because I've always found a lot of clarity in it. And for some reason, I've gotten really lucky to meet people who are really good at this and have told me, like, I had a psychic a long time ago tell me, and you say you don't like to use the word predict and stuff like that, but they did. Right. And they wrote out like the next 8 years of my life, and everything they told me that was going to happen ended up coming true. And that really solidified my belief in people who do this. And I'd been saying I'd wanted to find someone.
And I think it's awesome that you had that experience. But we were talking earlier about there are people that are they do attack the subject matter. They have issues with belief. And I think it's always important to approach the subject matter with a healthy sense of skepticism, not cynicism. Skepticism just goes, I'm not sure, let me see.
Yeah.
Cynicism means no matter what you experience, you're just going to automatically say it's not possible. It can't happen.
Yeah.
So that's you're not allowing the potential.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm reading right now. I mean, just as many people believe, but they go, this is a trick, or it's not. And like you said,
everything he just said to Amari is nowhere. There's no way he possibly could.
But until you're Amari or you or sitting there, it's like something you have to feel. It's like I could tell you something tastes good. Yeah. You don't know it tastes good.
Yeah.
We could tell you something's real.
You can't give someone a belief system. And by the way, I'm not trying. You know what I'm saying? My job is here's what I'm doing. If you like it and it helps you, awesome. If not, I kind of don't care. I know it sounds terrible to say that, but energetically, I feel like this is what my job is. My job is not to make people like me.
Same.
I knew we were going to get along. Cool. The moment you walked in, I was like, oh, I like her.
Oh, thank you. That's really sweet.
That's kind of cool that he was able to do it. Tana is a very successful influencer.
Yeah.
Is that what are you?
Entrepreneur.
I don't know.
And podcaster. You have a tour coming up too. A podcaster.
Yeah, her podcast is great. She said I was going to be on it, but never really invited me.
I get scared to invite you.
Why?
I think you forget you're Howie Mandel.
I don't. I'm reminded every single moment of my existence that I'm Howie Mandel. I would like to come. And I was showing, I don't know if you saw last week when we had Ethan here, I was talking about you and your podcast, and I was watching your buddy. Brooke, talk about...
Did you see what he said? What he was talking about?
I saw some clips, but I don't think I saw you talking about the podcast.
Her co-host was dating a guy by the name of Matt Rife.
Oh, I know who that is.
You know who that is.
Yeah.
But then he went on a podcast, on another podcast, not theirs, and kind of made some. He talked about what he didn't like about the female anatomy. Certain things about the female anatomy.
Yeah.
He didn't like a real outie vagina that looks like that God left a tag on, he said, or like chewing gum. And what I was fascinated with.
I love this is.
No, I'm telling you where it is.
For 2 weeks.
No, but what I was fascinated with.
I've been hearing about this for months.
But she was pissed off because, and I found this kind of bizarre because she went, "That's me."
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually funny. Just the other day, she was like, I never thought I would live in a realm where Howie Mandel knows what's going on with my vagina. And I was like, yeah, dude.
Her vagina
there was
line
a
dances on the
hashtag going
couch.
viral called, it was hashtag Howie for Outies.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, Howie for Outies.
But it wasn't just outies. The way he was describing it was not...
It was like a negative connotation. And obviously...
But for her to say a negative connotation about her, about a general negative connotation about a certain part of the anatomy, and her to go, that's me, I kind of equated... I equated and then gave somebody a soundbite. I gave Ethan a soundbite. Yes,
that's a clip to go.
Because if I said if a
with
woman,
a P, by the way,
what
I said that's a clip to go viral, and I just emphasized I meant with a P.
No clits here.
No.
Why are you bringing up clits? Your daughter's in the room, and so is mine.
Oh,
let's not talk
fuck.
clits with the girls. Anyway.
What the?
No, because our daughters are here. If our daughters weren't here, we have more clit talk. We'll be back with more clit talk right after this. But the point that I'm making is, my reference, and he used it as a soundbite, and I saw it on X the other day, and somebody did it. Oh, I was playing it in the store. Do you have that? Did I send that to you?
You just showed me.
Oh, we can't play that though. Do you have that? Somebody look
It's
that
like
up.
only on his phone right now. He's but you can't play that.
No,
They're
because my son. I was with my son someplace in public, and I go look what they did, and then I couldn't turn it off. But it's me saying, because I said if a woman went on and said the one thing I can't stand is a micro dick.
Okay.
And I went, wait. That's me.
Yeah.
But
You said I have micro dick.
But why would you claim that?
That I wouldn't, was my point.
Yeah.
But I did that, and then they have it. Are we going to find it? Because it went up.
It's not find it. It's on your phone, Dad. There's no way to find it if it's on your phone.
No, but I'm with my son. Me and my son are doing a father-son
We
really
get it,
bonding
Dad,
afternoon.
but there's no way to find a video clip that you have.
Well, the thing was, it wasn't even on his phone. He just someone shared a clip with him on, I think it was on X. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about a clip that was shared on X.
Yeah.
To find that. Oh.
And then
I think you're fucked, Howie.
Yeah.
I think no one's seeing that.
Full volume.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you've watched the clip on X, but they got rid of the play buttons and stop buttons. You just scroll past it to stop it. So he's freaking out. There's kids around us, and it's just over and over and over again yelling, I have a micro dick. I have a micro.
Now you just gave him a soundbite.
Oh, damn it.
It's like my son takes after me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't think that's something to be embarrassed about. Just like an outie vagina.
No, I didn't think it was embarrassing. You don't think it's odd that she was claiming that he's talking about her?
I don't think she was just like, yay, this is so fun.
What are you blowing? Why are you blowing?
I get scared to vape around you.
Oh, vape. I didn't know what you were doing. It was weird because I didn't know you
She turned
vape.
into a dragon.
I just saw you for all of a sudden in the middle of a conversation just go, I don't see any birthday cake. I don't see.
I'm sorry. I think that this was one of many reasons why she was frustrated with him, like of things that he'd done and said online and things he'd done and said to her. This wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back or the main point. I think this is just what you've chosen to hone in on, which in true Howie fashion.
It was a thing that ripped the meaty curtain.
Yeah, beautiful analogy. A poet.
I'm a poet.
And he knows it. And I think that it was kind of like she was dating him and hooking up with him at the time, and she was more frustrated that it was like...
I think she was hooking up with him. I don't think he thought they were dating.
Well,
Are you dating now?
No.
No.
I think that that's good. Don't do that. I think that it's fine if you're hooking up with someone so long as the boundaries are clear. Hey, I just want to hook up with you. I think that he was, I want to get married. I want only you. You're the one. Like spending Valentine's Day together, flying her out, just shows doing all of these things, insinuating that there was a long monogamous future between the two of them, and then come to find out he was doing and saying the exact same things to approximately 25 other girls.
Wow.
And down to like he's sending the same photo to 25 girls.
Matt Rife is most famous for his crowd work.
Yeah, he was crowd working. And he was definitely working that crowd. That's funny. Why did no one make that joke? Good job, Howie.
Somebody did. When I make a joke, don't say, why did no one make that joke?
Until now. I wish one of us did that. Come on. And now Brooke, actually, on our tour, we have a show in Washington, D.C., and that was the city Matt took her to. And he played this massive venue in D.C., and now we're playing the same venue. And she's bringing all 25 girls out on the show.
No way. She found all... How did she
Yeah,
find
they
all
created
that?
a group chat. They all started reaching out to her.
That is
and
amazing.
saying the same thing happened to me. So that show's going to be a really fun one. Maybe Matt will come join.
You guys should call Bravo.
We really fucking should, right?
Real Housewives of Rife.
Where's the event going to be?
Washington, D.C. I don't remember the actual venue.
These guys are playing arenas and theaters. You have no idea. These are absolutely. This is a rock star. These
You're
are
so sweet.
These people. No, I'm not sweet. I'm being honest.
He's being factual.
No, I'm being factual. You should listen to the podcast. It's called Can't I?
It's called Canceled. Yeah, I want you to be on Canceled.
You keep
so
saying
bad.
it, but I have a feeling I don't show up. I don't think any of us do. We won't show up where we're not really asked.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna send a formal ask by like with doves and shit. I'm gonna. Really
I don't want
make
any doves and shit. But isn't he amazing?
You're so amazing. That was actually really crazy, and
Thank you.
I'm excited to talk more with you off camera. I want to know everything else you want to know, or everything else you know. I want to know everything else.
Well, you're the one that said you had stuff off camera. Why you want to talk to her off camera? It's too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. I think I know the direction you're gonna go in.
Really? And
yeah.
it is something that.
Yeah, I don't think.
Does it not scare you? It scares me.
It scares the shit out of me. But I mean,
Wouldn't you rather? Don't you find ignorance bliss? You know, the first time I was read by accident.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I hated it.
Yeah, so did I.
And I hated it because
I did too.
It's kind of like
it's a violation.
It feels like that, like you're check into a hotel room and there's a hidden fucking camera, but it's from the occult.
If you don't like really like want it, and then you kind of like think it's not real, and then it happens, it's kind of like, well, hold on. And that's how my journey began, where I was like, wait, I don't want anybody to be able to do this again. So how do I stop that? So I equate it to, if you've been robbed, you put a security system in.
Yeah.
So from an energetic standpoint, I wanted to learn how to do that. And then by doing that, I learned my entire life I had been doing this, and that's how my journey began. But that's where we go back to you, where you need to put in your own energetic security system in.
Absolutely.
Just to kind of be a little guarded.
Yeah.
Yours was with your dad, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad came and talked to me.
That's cool.
And yes, now it is, but in the moment, I felt like, oh my God.
But it cracked you open.
Yeah, so that the result is great. It kind of did crack me open, but in the moment, it was kind of terrifying and maddening. You know, like you want to feel.
But see,
like
this is the reason why it's
no private moments.
But this is the reason why it's like whenever I answer questions for like young fledgling psychics that are starting, or people that are on TikTok, or I make statements when I'm lecturing and being on YouTube or whatever, I'll always Facebook Lives. It's never okay to enter someone's vibration without their consent or their permission. So it's never okay to walk up.
I've always said that.
It's never okay to walk up to somebody and like ambush them with information. And because you don't know where that person is on their journey of grief, and it can actually do more damage than good. And you can have the most positive intentions to try to help and heal, but it could affect them in a negative way on their journey.
That's like the Long Island medium that always goes up and talks to people. You know, there was that whole show where she just went up
Teresa.
and talked to people. Yeah.
I used to watch that show.
But from an energetic standpoint, that's a show that's produced. Like, so people know that they're going to be part of that, right? They know that they're going to be on that. It's not like they're just like cameras are cameras. You see them coming. So it's different from having somebody walk up to somebody with their camera at Costco and then attack read somebody and then go put that on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no consent in that. If somebody's going to be on a reality show, there's going to be a release that's got to be signed. There's got to be an opportunity for somebody to know that they're going to be having the opportunity for that.
Yeah.
But on the internet, there isn't that opportunity. Somebody can be.
It's really cool that you're like aware of that, though. It's really good.
He's been doing it for a long time. He's been
forever.
How did you know?
I was 15. My mom's side of the family used to have psychics come to the house, and I was like 2 years younger than she was, and I used to make fun of the people. So I used to like be like, you know, I used to be the people who make fun of me. I was that person until I had a reading that cracked me open and then freaked me out in a way that I didn't really enjoy. And then that made me want to learn more about how to make sure nobody else could do that.
Yeah.
And then in the studying of it, I started to learn about everything from past life regression therapy to numerology to astrology to astral projection to people having out-of-body experiences, going, hold on a second. Like, this isn't imagination. Like, this is like people, like, this is real. Like, this is common sense. I had always seen what I refer to as my little old man friend. So when you were talking about Jacqueline, I was laughing because I had a little old man friend that I would see as a kid. And that turned out to be my grandfather, but I didn't know him in life.
Yeah.
So I called him my little old man friend. And he would show up and he would give me information about my family. But my family never made a big deal about it. They'd just be like, so have you heard from your little old man friend?
Yeah. Funny. Have you had, aside from going to mediums and have readings, do you think you've seen ghosts? Do you think you've had an event that you can't explain or something that scared you?
I mean, I believe in ghosts. I like to not think about them. I'm weirdly a scaredy cat. I sleep with all the lights on. I like do all that. I have really weird dreams where like I dream things and like then they happen. And that's always happened to me.
That's called precognition. So you're having precognitive dreams.
Okay.
And they're giving you like insights.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're not always exactly what is going to happen, but it's the hint. Like I was in San Diego a week ago and I had a dream when I was in San Diego that I was at my grandmother's house and the entire house was flooded. and I was up on the kitchen counter, and she was complaining about what was happening in the house. My grandmother's long gone. And I thought, what an odd dream. And then the floods happened in San Diego.
Yeah.
So I was in my grandmother's house on Long Island, not in San Diego, but I was physically in San Diego when I had the dream.
Yeah, that's
Because
crazy.
sometimes there's an interpretation where you can reflect back on and be like, oh, that's what that was.
That is crazy.
When I was
Kyle just texted me. He said there's also more people waiting in the Zoom if we wanted to get to them, if we had enough time. I don't know if you wanted to do that or not.
Want to see him read somebody?
Sure.
Yeah, that's really good. I used to, as a teenager, I used to have a lot of wet dreams.
I don't think
but
we're
going to
get to everyone. I doubt we'll get to everyone in the Zoom.
No, you
maybe
want to
one more?
do another reading, one more, or what do you
I
want?
can
Or do you
try.
feel like a?
And then we're going to take her to lunch.
Aww. That's cute.
Okay, let's do one more, and then don't tell us your name. Hi. Where's she sitting? She's
very blurry.
She sunk into a. There she is on the screen. She's just boy. I don't know if you can help her. She's.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, it's a buffet of people.
A buffet of people's crazy.
This is the lady. Oh, here. Can you hear us?
And you're her. And you're her IT person.
Yes, I am her IT person. I'm her daughter. I live next door. This is Donna.
Hi, Donna. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine.
Couple of things. The where's the T name, living or past, connected to you, Donna?
Where?
Somebody's got a T name, living or past, connected to you. T like as in Thomas?
T?
T as in like Thomas. T as in like in Teresa.
I'm Tara.
Who's Tara? Oh.
Tara.
We have a better connection to the other side than we do to the Zoom.
Howie.
So you're Tara?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, she's Tara.
Okay, thank you. Tara, I don't need to see
Tara,
you.
yeah.
I don't need to see you. I just need to hear you. Tara, are you Tara M like Tara Michelle or Tara Marie? Can they hear me?
Yeah.
They're trying to think of it.
Terry.
Or Terry. Yeah, I have a sister, Terry.
Terry Marie.
I have a sister, Terry Marie.
Thank you. Because I'm looking for the T name with the middle name with the M. And she's living, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the person that had, there's somebody that's coming through who had congestive heart failure or COPD. There's some type of heaviness in the chest that feels to me as like congestive heart failure, cardiac related. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Wait. My job. Wait. My job. And then the month of July seems to be connected to you guys' birthday or anniversary because they're showing me July. So either somebody passed in July, but there's something about July, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is that Tara when somebody passed?
Yes, July 6th.
Okay. I just need you to know that the person who passed in July is kind of coming in. I feel like I want to talk about either changing your rugs or changing something on the floor, or you're doing something with the rugs or changing something on the floor. Is that happening now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm putting, my grandchildren are coming tomorrow, and I had to fix the rugs and put a padded rug out because they like to bounce around.
Okay. And then is there a new puppy in the house that's peeing everywhere?
Oh, not new, but yes, my little guy is like,
So we have an incontinent pup.
Oh.
he's an asshole. Yeah.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That's a special breed.
Yeah.
So Tara, is your dad passed?
No, my
Hold
dad
on, wait.
is still alive.
Hold on. I have dad here. So for me, that means father,
Oh.
father-in-law. There's a dad energy that's coming in.
Yeah, I lost my father-in-law.
Yeah. So the dad's here. And then I'm supposed to say that somebody had Alzheimer's and they were not of clear mind before they left, and they have all their memories back, Tara.
There you go.
Okay. So when somebody crosses and they're dealing with dementia or Alzheimer's or senility, you know, if anybody right now watching this is dealing with that, like I want you to talk to the person like they can hear you, because one day when they transition, they're gonna get all those conversations back. They're gonna get all those memories back. They're gonna get all that connection back, right? So Tara, we have to talk about your thyroid. Are you taking your medication?
Actually, it's oh my God. My daughter and I just had this conversation yesterday, and we were talking about how my daughter has thyroid and we both have autoimmune disorders, and
Well, they're showing me Hashimoto's, so that's why I was saying that.
that's my daughter.
Yeah. So I always tell people, not a doctor, can't diagnose, but when I see something, I'm giving it as a caution. So I feel like stay on top of that. You know, that little old that little thyroid controls a lot. So important to look at that. And then I kind of feel like either you have a sibling who's passed or there's an energy of a sibling who's here. And I want you to know that your father-in-law is bringing in the sibling. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So is that Donna's daughter that we're talking about or Donna's child?
That's my son.
Your son? Oh, he's got it.
My son.
That's
My
passed.
brother.
Who's passed?
Yes.
Okay. Just to
My
be,
brother.
I want to be clear. I'm getting him soft and sensitive, and I interpreted that as being a girl. So I just want you to know that he's coming across that way for me. So that's why that's why I thought you had a sister. And I say with full disclosure, when my son was on his way, I thought he was going to be a girl too, and he has that same kind of soft and sensitive energy. So anyway, long story short, I have
and my son is very soft and sensitive.
Is your son the July passing? Okay.
Yes, it is.
And hold on, wait, hold on. What's the connection to July for him?
It's his birthday.
Okay.
July 6th.
Okay. He wants me to highlight that he's got the connection to July. He's telling me that now nobody can see behind you. We don't know where you are. It doesn't really matter where you are. Your Zoom's got a blur on it for the people that can't see this and that might only be listening. But he's telling me if we don't take it off. If you look to the left, right? If you guys look to your left, he's there. And I don't mean like his energy. I mean something of him. You have him there. So I don't know if his like big photo's out, his urn, but there's something right there to your left, correct?
Yes, get his picture.
Do you want to see it?
No, I believe you. He's telling me to also talk about Steve. Who is that? Who's the S name?
I don't know who Steve is.
So he's telling me to say, it sounds like SN. So to me, that's Steven. Simon, Susan, there's an SN name. So it's his way of acknowledging, please say hello to, or who I'm with. But he's acknowledging what sounds like Steven. I'm going to leave it at Steven. I could be wrong, but just know how I got it. And then I want you to know that there's an out-of-state feeling, guys. He's making me feel like out of state. Somebody's out of state. So was there somebody out of the state when he passed? Was somebody in a different state? Or different?
You guys weren't away yet. Oh, my sister was out of state.
Okay.
My aunt, yeah.
Yeah. She drove back when he passed.
And he's telling me that there's a surprise attached to his passing. Like this was not something that you expected. So my feeling is like he's showing me like this is like a shock and a surprise. But you got two shocks and surprises in a very close period of time. So you dealt with two losses, correct?
Yes, my mother-in-law too.
Okay, because I literally feel like
7 months apart.
Say it again.
7 months apart.
I literally feel like you had like two of those, but he's making me feel like I'm with family. Donna, he wants me to make fun of your name. Like I need to do like the name game. Like I want to be like Donna Bobana. Like I want to mess around with your name.
Yes.
Like Donna, like he's calling you by your first name, like Donna. And then he's telling me to talk about either the cat named Shadow or the dog named Shadow. What is this?
His dog named Shadow.
Shadow.
Dog. Oh my God. Yes. A white Samoyed.
Oh. Is that dog passed?
Yes.
So that's his way of letting you know that he's met up with your dog.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
Alrighty. I hope this helps, guys.
Thank you so much. So be comforted.
Can I ask you one?
You can ask me anything you like.
Can I ask you one more question?
You sure can.
What about my sister?
My mom's sister just passed. Anything coming through on that?
No, I'm not getting her. It doesn't mean she's not okay. It doesn't mean that she's not with your family. It's like who kind of takes precedent in my head. Okay.
Yeah, and it would be Vince. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Howie.
Thank you.
I love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's pretty amazing.
I never thought I would sob at the Howie Mandel show. I thought at least I would be like apologizing for something, sobbing. Not this is insane.
It is insane. I can't.
It's so moving. I could watch you do that for hours. It's incredible.
Wow. Thank you.
It really is.
Well, we can watch you out. Where do they go?
The place that I do this the most is evolveplus.tv. So if people,
everyone go there.
Yeah, I have an entire.
I'm gonna go there.
We'll have a. Link
Yeah, I have an
to it.
entire community where my goal is to get people to evolve through what they're navigating in life. So we have phenomenal astrologers and numerologists and a color therapist and tarot folks and meditation and mindful coach, and I've got so much stuff, different channels. My daughter hosts a podcast weekly called The Rising Gems with a phenomenal astrologer named Lisa Salvatore.
That's so cool.
Shout out to Lisa.
That's 17. That's so cool.
Yeah, and it's her birthday today. She was 16 up until just yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's a crazy, interesting place to spend your birthday.
Yeah.
Yes, and Tana, talk about your tour. Where do they go to get tickets, and where is
Me
it?
coming on crying and then promoting my tour and leaving is the most iconic shit ever. I'm going on tour. It's completely sold out as of right now.
Will you not add shows?
We're gonna add probably like 15 to 17 shows as of right now. We might add some more, but
You have to have your sound system checked. Something that's going to come up with your audio in one of your events.
I believe that.
You need to
Probably all of them.
Have backup mics or backup headsets or whatever you use.
Oh my God, thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you use the same company?
Yeah, we like hire people to kind of do that, and then
Just remember them saying that.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
So you're going back. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, no. But I mean, we're going out. And we're so excited to meet all the people, and just stay tuned for new shows added. And
go to what?
The Canceled Podcast website. It's linked on my Instagram, but right now everything is sold out. So just stay tuned.
No, but they should they go there and buy merch and do whatever.
No, but watch.
Yeah,
I love just watching your
just
podcast.
watch the podcast.
And I'm going to be on. I'm going to be on the.
You are going to be on.
She says.
No, Howie, I swear it's not that he talks to me like I don't want him on, and it's more that like I don't want to burden.
I don't know if you are the guest for their podcast.
That is not true.
Completely
That's
honest.
not true. You are so beyond totally.
No, you guys are like girls on the couch gossiping.
I would love to have Howie come
And
be a girl and be one of your girlfriends.
Absolutely.
Why am I not good for that?
And you, I would love to have you both
Really?
on. It would be so fun.
Oh, you were just vying for you to be on.
I just don't want my dad. I want to be on.
Perfect, honestly. We should do it here too. I feel like you don't. That's the thing. Howie, that is a big thing. Is I would be really scared to have you in my domain.
Why?
There's just a lot going on at my house, and I just feel
So then come here.
Yeah.
I'll go there, but if you want to, we're always here. And
don't you have a thing you could beam
yeah,
yourself there?
I could beam myself there.
Oh my God, I know. I did this last time, and it was horrifying. I might do it again today.
Okay.
I'll have the time and show. My
Okay,
best friend.
Proto, and go click on Proto hologram.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was a lot of fun, and this is
Thank you.
No, I can't thank you enough, and I can't thank you enough.
I feel bad because we had other people in the Zoom too. Is there any way? How do people sign up to get a reading from you if they didn't get it here?
Everything that I do is johnedward.net. Like
Okay.
I'm also constantly touring. I'm literally on the road all the time.
Last time I talked to you, you were in Australia.
Yeah, and I'm now doing a U.S. tour and we're planning.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I would love to have you on my podcast at some point.
Anytime you like,
Yeah.
I will make myself available.
You're
If
so
you
cool.
were
Can I
on the
just say
podcast
something?
before us.
Take care of your sound.
Yeah.
I need to. I'm surprised that was the only blip he's telling me that's gonna happen.
Why does that happen to you before?
It's just it kind of comes with touring. Like shit, just each venue's different, each workers are different. Everything we do everything we can, but the certain little hiccups are bound to happen. It's just about being on top of them.
And you can come see me February 3rd in Vegas with Preacher Lawson. He was from AGT doing stand up.
No way.
Yeah, February 3rd. Come on.
Honestly, I'm down.
I have stuff to
Vegas.
promote too.
Go ahead.
My daughter's selling Girl Scout cookies.
I want some. I want Thin
If you
Mints.
want Girl Scout cookies, we'll put the link in the description. We got our axolotl plush,
Nice.
and now we're going after a.
And you promoted your daughter's channel?
Buy those fucking Thin Mints, you people.
Yeah.
Don't be heartless.
What a great
Have a
T-shirt
heart.
for the Girl Scouts of
Buy
America.
those fucking
Thin Mints people.
We should have,
Have a
Raina
heart.
on. We should have Raina on to see how many Girl Scout cookies she could eat.
Oh my God, I want to be there that day.
Oh, let's do Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that next week. We have she's a challenged eater.
I'm a challenged eater.
No, but you should see. You think you're something. You should see her swallow.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Howie. Howie. He's one thing about Howie Mandel is he's gonna take it there. You're gonna take it fucking there.
I'm surprised
excited.
you're not canceled.
He's like, you're like me. We're like cockroaches. We can never die.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, and
That's a
even if we do,
compliment.
he's going to keep talking to us.
Absolutely.
Friends for life and after.
Yeah, I love that.
That's cute.
Thanks, everybody. Feel free to comment, subscribe,
guys.
and do that. Click.
And come
Click.
back next Thursday.
Yeah, we'll be, and also Tuesdays.
And Tuesday. Tuesday
Yeah.
and Thursday.
Okay.
Yes.
Bye.